Hi, let's talk about Intrusion. It's a company that develops, markets, and supports entity identification, data mining, cybercrime, and advanced persistent threat detection products in the United States. Market cap currently 68 million. The earnings are forecasted to grow over 100% per year. Snowflakes looks that there's a future growth. Analyze check 5 out of the 6, and also the health 4 out of 6. And basically it's looking orange, so not as usually the red companies as I review. And there's a bunch of risks. High volatile share price, as you can see, it's pretty. If we open this Finvest, so it has multiple top. So there's one, as usually some of the research companies that I review, biotech, so on the other tech companies that made in mid-February them the top levels. They are once again reviewing the in middle March, but currently it's if we look at this screen, so since the February they were down 87%, and currently in this day only 62% gains. So pretty volatile. I would say that a shareholder have been diluted in the past year, does not have meaningful market cap, which is currently 68%, but it has, of course, pretty much a lot of potential. I would say that because the stock price is highly volatile, because if we open up 5-year frame, so there's near than 2000% return. That's pretty huge. And if we check, for example, till this day, almost 10,000 in 5 years. Of course it drops from there nearly 80%. That's the volatility that is on the market. Anyway, let us share price events. So there was earnings updates, some of the CFO change, export change, and that is leading the market performance. 1-year return minus 63%, and as we can see, the longer frame 3-year return 118, 5-year return 1150%. Of course, those numbers in a 5-year frame, by the way, is beating the industry and the market as well. But 1-year and 3-year return does not beat the industry. Long-term price volatility considered as almost the same as the average market volatility. On the valuation side, so simple Wall Street does not have any price targets. TPST does, almost $10, so currently 64% upside. And if we open up the market watch, it shows in good scenarios 13.5, in low scenarios 5, average 9.25. So there's still within this growth 65%. In this day, it still has the potential to grow. I'm not sure if it hits the same top that it was in April, February, March, but it could, of course, rose to those 15, 16 maybe volumes that they have. And yeah, if it goes well above, then of course it could be turned to the bubble. And future growth, as I said, over 100% forecasted annual earning growth. They have on the earnings side this decreasing trend, but it's forecasted that it will be growing once again. And if we open the earnings per share growth, yeah, so currently the company is unprofitable, but it's forecasted to be that it could become profitable by the end of next year. Past performance, historical annual earning growth decreased by minus 3%. And financial health side, we see that debt to equity ratio is 5%, so pretty good. And they do have cash well above the debt level and also the equity level. 13 million of cash, equity 12 million, and debt only 635k. Balance sheet looks green. They are not paying dividends, and insider transactions do we have here? So there's on both side, individuals mostly, but we see here that mostly they are selling. So there's one individual that have been selling in portions and only one buyer. Ownership breakdown: insiders holding mostly 35%, institutions 31%, general public 21%, private companies 11%. Top shareholders, if we open the list, Vanguard is adding 54%, last reporting holding date 31st of March. Do we find here, for example, BlackRock? No, but mostly there's on both sides, so many of the companies have been increasing, and I see from the decreasing side only, okay, there's a Kevos Capital that decreased 50%. Simple Safe Dividends shows that shares outstanding keep increasing. Total sales are volatile, but basically based on, for example, we see here the drop near 50% 2019 compared, and yeah. Investing.com, by the way, summary the stock for long-term investors as a sell. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you in the future one.